Can you understand God?
Yes.
I say I cannot understand God with all his spirituality, with all his vastness.
Now you're adding other things into it now.
Yeah.
Can you understand?
My peanut-sized brain.
Okay.
Maybe your brain is much better than mine. Anyway, can you understand God?
Yes, I'll tell you why. And I believe you claim to also understand God. You're trying to make it seem like you don't understand God. If I was to say to you, that tree is God, you will immediately say, no, that is not God. I'll say, but you can't understand God. Will you tell me that that tree could be God?
Why you cannot understand how God can be three parts?
Can that tree be God?
How can you understand that God can be one?
I will answer you. But can that tree be God?
No, answer my question.
I will, but I literally finished making my point. So you need to answer my question first, they'll answer yours. You asked me how I know God. I said you also claim to know God because you will tell me certainly that tree is not God.
Of course not.
So, but you said you don't understand God.
I have bits and pieces.
There you go.
But I cannot understand the fullness.
Okay.
But you claim understanding how God cannot be three parts. It's just impossible. It's out of logic. Is your logic enough to understand God?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. There are certain essential qualities of God. For example, God's oneness. There's no difference of opinion about that. But that's my point. That we claim to understand the concept of God. If you ask, do you understand God? Yes, pertaining his concept. Do you understand how he is all knowing? How he is all seeing? How he is all knowledgeable? No, of course not. We can't understand the howness of said attributes of God. However, when it comes to the concept of God, oneness, we have to claim we understand that. So do you. Otherwise, if a Hindu comes and says Ganesh is God, you have to entertain him and say, maybe it could be God, maybe it couldn't be God.